This is one of those household problems you have. For those of you who have a ceiling fan like this and lights with the fan and a pull switch, this sometimes happens. You pull on the light and the switch no longer works. So I'm going to demonstrate how to replace this safely. Things you'll need. I've opened up this thing before. You'll need a three-way switch. In my case, it's a three-way switch. There are two types actually, with 2 wires and 3 wires. This is the three-way, so that's got 3 wires. I'm using this kind of connectors. I prefer to use this compared to wire nut. Of course, you'll need a screwdriver, wire cutter, and a black tape. Now, this kind of connectors, normally after I fixed it, I'll put a black tape around it so that nothing happens by accident. Okay, I'm going to turn this off and see how to take it apart. I've turned the thing off at the main switch, the circuit breaker, and I'm going to turn off the switch here. I think that's good enough. Some of you may prefer to use a multimeter and test it out whether it's really turned off or not. But for me, it's good because when I turn off at the main switch, everything went off, so it's not energized anymore. Okay, you may have different version from mine. Mine happened to have the light at the main base there and the cap. And this cap is held by 2 small little screws, Phillips head I think, and a nut here and this dangling thing. Okay, so let's see how I can take this out. All you need to do is remove these 2 screws and the whole thing will come up. Let's do that. Okay, I've got an upward slide here. I want to see everything clearly. Okay, anyway, I have to do this at night because my daughter is sleeping. She's 3 years old. If she's around, I can't really do all this kind of work. Anyway, see, I remove the 2 screws and this thing comes apart quite easily, right? So I'm going to undo this screw here, nut here. Now, that's because mine is secured to the base here and not to the cap. If yours is secured to the cap, you may have to remove all the bulbs, right? Okay, this is it. It's the same stuff. I've opened this before. Now this thing is broken, that's why it's happening. You can break this chain here. Yeah, it's not easy to do with one hand, huh? Okay, now there you go. I'm going to put it on a table here. Now this thing, that's a cable tie here. These are not wire nut, they actually clamped it and sleeve it. So I have to cut it away and connect it to my connector. So I'll do that and I'll show you. Hope you can have a good look at this without my shadow. Okay. It's not so complicated. Red, blue, black. I just have to take note of which is going to where. Okay, now this is the old one. I cut it out very close to the switch. There's the new one there. Make sure you pull on it just a nice, make sure both ends are done correctly. Later I'm going to put up black tape around this so that not even by accident will get any shorts. Now the process to put it back is the reverse of how you opened it. It's not that complicated. Word of caution, if you think you're going to be clumsy, or if you want to play it safe, remove all this. You don't want to accidentally knock one off and then having to spend more money on this stuff. I think it's not a smart move. If you're not sure what you're doing, get somebody who knows. It's okay to pay for this kind of service. It's going to be there for a few years. It's not difficult to do. You just have to be cautious, be careful you don't short yourself. If you ever come into this kind of problem, you can try it. Later, I'll pull up the light and show you how it works. Hey, look, this is a neat trick. See that I've not put in both, I just to show you this tip here. This is when I strip the wire, the remainder of the insulation thing. I'm just putting it there to hold it for me in place so that I can put one side of screw, then I'll remove this and put in the other screw. I have not lost my screws yet. Now you don't want to hold 3 or 4 screws at one time and then lose one of it and 1 or 2 of it and then spend the entire night looking for it. I think that's not a smart way to do it. Another tip you can try is put a magnet or use a magnetized screwdriver so that your screws won't fall off. These are very small things, you know. You fall onto the ground like that with my kind of carpet I have, you will never find it. Anyway, it works. Just to show you, that is 2 lights, the other 2 lights and all 4 lights off. It works. Of course, be always safe than sorry. You know, if you're not so sure, don't do it by yourself. Get somebody to do. If you're going to do it, if you want to be really very safe, remove all the glass. Okay, make it safe for you, and hope you save some money doing it by yourself. Good night.